What is up, guys? I'm here at this NIO house in Tongzhou, and wow, I just talked to the sales rep. They told me some excellent information. Sales are doing really well, probably even higher than last month. All right, this is pretty nice. And this is actually the back entrance, and then behind me over here we have a lot of test drive vehicles. They have it parked right here, and then they can take customers to test drive. There's two swap stations nearby. Both of them have these regular chargers, public chargers, that are lined up to the brink. And the sales rep says every time they take a customer there to do a battery swap, it's just such a nice experience to see other people line up for charging, and then you're just done with a battery swap. And that really helps customers choose a NIO, which is really, really nice. So my son's actually inside. They're gonna go and play very soon at that NIO house over there, NIO Joy Camp. So let's talk about some of the other stuff that the sales rep told me. Just a quick look at the interior of the NIO house. We got ESA here. Got lots of vehicles, ET7, ES6. They actually have an outside expo as well, where they showcase the EC7. Very, very cool. We got sales reps talking to customers buying the car, lots of test drives, very, very nice. And then here's a nice little office area. Very cool. You know, last time I was in this room, it was summer of 2023. I interviewed the general manager of NIO here in Beijing. Go watch that video if you haven't seen that. Lots of excellent information from that video. But also in general, what the sales rep told me was that this month here in Beijing, all right, they got about the same amount of sales as last month, okay? Same amount of sales, pretty much about the same. And then in Shanghai, they actually got more sales than last month, which is kind of crazy, all right? So it could be very possible that this month, you know, the last week, we're gonna see very good numbers, all right? And possibly, we're probably gonna meet guidance, no problem with that. Maybe even exceed guidance. All right, that's gonna be fantastic. And guys, I was told by the sales rep that thanks to double shifts, the time to produce a car is now down to 3 weeks if you order a car fresh from the factory. So 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks, thanks to double shifts. And it's looking like we could possibly get above 20,000 deliveries. At least the sales reps were very, very confident about this. We could definitely get above 20,000 deliveries this month. This is definitely very, very bullish indeed. Wow, incredible information, guys. So guys, according to the sales reps, the walk-in volume at this NIO house has been increasing over the last 2 months, generally due to increased interest in NIO. So more people are interested in NIO. That's very, very good, all right? And then one very interesting thing is every time they come into the store, people are very interested in free battery swap. All right, so the free battery swap vouchers are very, very nice, but some of them know about how in the past they used to give out 4 free battery swaps per month forever, and they're just asking, you know, can we still get that? And customers are very, very interested. And very interestingly, all right, nowadays, people aren't really comparing NIO to Tesla, according to the sales rep, okay? Apparently nowadays, you know, Tesla is seen as a level below NIO in terms of luxuriousness, poshness, etc. And at this price range, they're actually more comparing against some of the EREVs and hybrids like Li Auto, Ito, and all these other guys. But it also seems very clear that when it comes to pure electric, if customers don't have, like especially here in Beijing, if they don't have a gasoline permission license plate, all right, then they can only buy EV. And for luxury EV, if they had to choose between BBA, EV, or NIO, it's a no-brainer. They choose NIO automatically because of battery swap, okay? But then if they have that opportunity to still buy a gasoline car, then they sort of hesitate between some of the EREV hybrids, which need a gasoline plate, or a NIO. But some of them, they go all the way and just go to NIO because of the convenience of battery swap, which is very, very nice. Now, as you can tell behind me, there's actually quite a lot of sales reps, all right? They're there chilling out, smoking a cigarette or something. But what's really interesting is here in Tongzhou City, this is the only NIO house or NIO store, but then they're gonna have like they're gonna expand. So NIO is still going to expand and build more stores, build more new houses to expand the sales network. And then most of these guys, some of these guys will be allocated to those stores as well. So NIO is still in the expansion phase, all right? And as people sell more and more cars, as they sell more and more cars, they're gonna hire more sales reps and then expand and grow their sales network. And apparently, according to the sales reps here, each one of them sell about an average of 3 to 4 cars per month. So this month and last month. And in this store, they have about 10, 12 sales reps. So you can imagine this store sold like maybe 30 to 40 at least minimum just this last month, but they definitely sold a lot more, all right? And some of the stores inside the city, the NIO stores in the middle of the city, they sell a lot more cars, all right? This is more rural because this is like very on the outskirts of Beijing. Another really cool aspect of NIO is, of course, the Joy Camp, and you can tell the Joy Camp, there's actually people inside, even though it's Sunday. And also when you have people walk by, they're also very curious about what's going on inside, and they check out the store, they check out the cars, etc. And what's really apparent from the sales rep is that people come into the store and they want to buy the car. All right, so most people, they actually know about NIO. And what's even better is that some people that come into the store, they already know about battery swap, and they just want to verify the things that they do know. So what we're seeing right now is a lot of the marketing that NIO is doing, it's taking effect, all right? And there's a good amount of people that do know about battery swap, and they're coming in and they want to try it for themselves and see if it's actually like that good. And it is indeed that good. But of course, one of the things that I wish that they did was post, and maybe on like the glass over here somewhere, have the 9 benefits of battery swap like stick on the glass. That's really going to help out customers understand what battery swap is all about. Now guys, something a little bit less known about this NIO house is it actually has one of the lowest rents of all NIO houses, because during the whole entire pandemic coronavirus thing, they were able to negotiate a super cheap price for the rent over here. And then it's actually quite bustling as well. You got lots of big brands inside, and then you also got like Tim Hortons over there as well. And it's a developing area, all right? It's a developing area here in China. So very soon, you know, sales are increasing at the store. So that's pretty nice. And even here right now, you got a sales rep bringing out customers to test drive. And that guy, that's the guy I talked to just now. And look, they got lots of test drives every day. Very, very busy. And then Joy Camp is also very, very busy. Yeah, this is a fantastic, fantastic place. So even though the stock is at like a very low price point, and it could absolutely go lower, understand that from a fundamental perspective on the ground here in China, NIO is actually doing quite well in terms of sales, everything. The sales reps are pretty happy. Customers are very happy, you know. Lots of test drives going on. That car's going out for a test drive. Damn, absolutely amazing, guys. So, you know, I wouldn't be too worried about, you know, the stock price going down. Long term, once we have Onvo, once we have Firefly, that's really going to turn things around. And I saw this one post about Onvo, what that logo meant. That logo meant the stock price is going to go up to the moon. Yeah. I agree. Onvo is going to turn things around for this company, all right? And not just turn things around and turn the stock around. The company is doing pretty well already here in China, okay? So it's going to turn the stock around.